In the shadows of American society lies a delicate web, woven by the powerful. A silent network operating far from the public eye, where real decisions are made but never televised. It forces a question: who really runs America? Is it the people we elect? Or is there something deeper, older, and far more influential? This documentary isn't about wild theories. It's about connections, influence, and a hidden system that touches your money, your freedom, your future. Once you see the shadow network, you can't unsee it. Like this video if you're ready to dig deeper, and subscribe so you never miss the truth. Part 1. Billionaire Elite. At the center of the network sits the billionaire elite. More than just wealth. They control media, industries, even governments. Families like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers. Modern giants like BlackRock and Vanguard. Their influence shapes nations, not through elections but through money. BlackRock alone manages over $10 trillion. That's more than the GDP of most countries. They sit quietly behind the world's biggest companies and pull the strings. Then come the private meetings. Davos, Bilderberg, no cameras, no transcripts, just the world's most powerful people discussing global policy by or without you. Ask yourself, why do billionaires get private access to our elected leaders? Why do global decisions happen in places we can't even enter? Part 2. The money machine. Let's follow the money. Meet the Federal Reserve, the most powerful financial institution in the U.S. It prints money, sets interest rates, and claims to be independent. But here's the truth. The Fed is not truly federal, and it serves the interests of banks and not the public. Its board is chosen by insiders. Its policies favor Wall Street, not Main Street. When the Fed creates money, it flows first to the elite, banks, hedge funds, asset managers. You get inflation. This is called the Cantillon effect. And it's why the rich get richer and while your dollar shrinks. Why is your rent rising, but your wages are not? Maybe the system was never built for you. Part 3. Secret societies. Now, we go even deeper. Secret societies. No longer fiction, but fact. Skull and bones. An elite Yale fraternity. Presidents, judges, CIA officials. All members of a secret brotherhood. Then there's Bohemian Grove, where global leaders gather each summer in the redwoods for rituals, speeches, and silence. No press, no oversight, just influence. The Council on Foreign Relations, not secret but deeply powerful. Its members include presidents, generals, and media moguls. They shape foreign policy without being elected. Why do these groups exist? Why are their meetings private? And what happens when their interests don't align with ours? Part 4. Media control. Now let's talk about the message. Over 90% of US media is owned by just 6 companies: Disney, Comcast, News Corp, Viacom CBS, Warner Brothers Sony. They decide what you see, what you don't, what's fact and what's misinformation. And guess who owns pieces of them? BlackRock, Vanguard, control the message, control the mind. Even social media is filtered. Algorithms decide what goes viral and what disappears. Are we really informed, or just fed a carefully curated reality? Part 5. Tech tycoons. Now meet the new elite. The tech titans Bezos, Musk, Zuckerberg. Page, they don't just run companies. They control infrastructure. Amazon's AWS hosts government servers. Google decides what billions see every day. Musk's Starlink powers global internet and military ops. These are unelected men with global power, and they don't need permission. They build the future without asking. Who governs our society now? Politicians or algorithms, satellites, and billionaires? Conclusion: the awakening. This isn't about fear, it's about truth. A shadow network runs beneath our feet. Not a single villain, but a system of money, power, and silence. Billionaires, banks, secret societies, and the media that shields them. But the first step to freedom is knowledge. You're not crazy, you're just awake. If this opened your eyes, share it. If you want more truth, subscribe. Because this is Insider America, and we expose the power behind the curtain. The truth doesn't fear the light.